Hello, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Planner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. Sorry, there are people talking outside my window right on time. This will be an update for my Project Level Up. I can't talk. Project Level Up Lite. The original Project Level Up was created by Sophie from Sophie Alexandra Hearts, and the Lite version, which is a slight modification, was created by Ruth, who's Ruth Foley on YouTube. So both of them will be linked in the description box. I'm sure you already know what this is if you're watching this video, so I'm just gonna get started, but you can always catch up on my videos or just check out what this is. Watch my introduction because the entire series will be linked in the description box and at the end of the video. So I'm just going to get into the update, which is a long time coming. I'm filming this halfway through the month. Yeah, I'm just struggling to catch up. But my level 4 palette was the Cutting Edge palette from Dose of Colors. I'm doing all Dose of Colors this year. And my last update, I had hit my for use goal on all of these shades. And then because it's the light version, I have to pick 4 shades to use 10 times. So I had an additional 6 uses on 4 of these shades. And I'm happy to say that I have met that goal. The 4 shades that I met my 10 use goal on are all 4 that I'm wearing today. So it's the ones on the outside. This one only had 4 uses. And I'll hold the palette like this so that I can show you the names, because the names are on the back. So the shades are Cameo, Rule Breaker, Sundown, Top It Off, and Edgy. And I'll also swatch the palette for you. I'm so sorry if you can hear that background noise. I have my fan on right next to me. It is so hot. I don't even know what the temperature is right now, but the temperature is too hot for what it should be. So this is what the palette looks like swatched out. I just love this color story. As you might be able to tell, I love green, especially like that olive, army, kind of grungy green. That's just like one of my favorite colors to wear for anything. So I really enjoyed using this palette, but it was a struggle to use, which is why it took me 2 updates to meet my goal on it, because these are just not everyday colors for me. I don't know if you can tell, but this is a little bit of a bolder look, at least for me. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I didn't really want to wear this to work, not only because I just didn't have any time to do this before work. Sorry, I'm trying to like hunch over because I can't figure out my camera angle. I'll move back a bit, but I did not have time to do this look every day before work. And then also no one else where I work wears makeup. So I just felt like I stuck out a bit, and not that I'm ashamed of wearing bold makeup at all, but I hate sticking out. So I just didn't do that. So I could only wear this on the weekends, but then on the weekends sometimes I wanted to wear like my bold lip products, so I wanted to do like a tamed down, like more muted neutral eye. So it's kind of just balancing out everything else that I was planning. Today is my 10th and final use on those 4 shades that I was trying to meet my 10 use goal on, and this is rolling out, and I will be rolling in my level 5 eyeshadow palette, which I already have done, as I mentioned in my last update. So I've known exactly what this palette is going to be for over a month now, but I just haven't been able to get to it, and I'm so excited to say that my level 5 eyeshadow palette is the Pretty Cool palette. I absolutely love this eyeshadow palette. It's one of my favorite palettes in my entire collection. I have probably close to like 70 eyeshadow palettes, and this is most definitely top 10. I just love all of the tones in here. They're so beautiful. This is actually the palette, and I say this every time I talk about this, but this is the palette that got me into cool tones previously. Like the first, sorry, there's fur or something in my lip gloss, even though my cats are not here. Oh yeah, this is not the first video I'm filming here, but it's the first one you'll see here. I'm in my old room, so I'm visiting back home, and you can see a little candle soot smudge on my wall from where I had a candle burning. So that's where I am, which is why the setup is weird, but yeah. got sidetracked a little bit. Yeah, so the entire first year that I was wearing makeup, I pretty much thought that I could only wear warm tone makeup because I am very warm toned, and I just thought that's the only thing that's gonna flatter me. And maybe that's true, but wearing this palette, because I got this in a bundle with just like all of these 5-pan palettes from Dose of Colors, and this is the one that I thought I was never going to use, and then I tried it out and I just thought the tones were so beautiful. They're like slightly mauve-y leaning cool tone browns, and I just think that is such a beautiful color. It's basically what, if you think of like the Huda Beauty, what is this? I think it's called Pretty Grunge, because I remember it's like similar to the name of the Pretty Cool palette, but the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge palette, those types of tones, but completely reflected in this palette. It's just all those like slightly mauve-y, cool toned neutral mattes that I love. And of course the formula is my favorite formula because it's Dose of Colors. So yeah, this is just a really great palette and I love it so much. I would repurchase it if anything ever happened to it. So I'm very happy that I got this one, even though it's probably the worst time to get it because it's the start of summer. And I'm gonna have to use, because this is a 5-pan palette and I'm on level 5, I'm going to have to use every single shade in this palette 10 times. So I'm sure this will be in for at least 2 months, but yeah, regardless, I just really love this palette and I'm so excited to have like a reason to use it. So I'll give you some swatches of the palette and then probably stop talking and finish the video because I never know how to do that. Also, I'm just realizing I probably read these shade names in the opposite order, but whatever, this is rolling out, so it doesn't even matter anymore. But here's what the Pretty Cool palette looks like swatched out, and the shade names are, you can barely see that top one, but Taupless, Let's Chill, Sign Off, Fine Print, and Smoke Show. I think that's how they're ordered. I can't really tell, but I'm assuming that this one would be Smoke Show and this one is Taupless. I don't know. And I think this palette is gonna be pretty easy, at least definitely easier than the what is this called again? Cutting Edge palette. I think it's gonna be a lot easier to use this one. Even though I have a few more uses on this, I'll probably get through it a little more quickly because I can just wear this as like an everyday palette. Like these two shades I love just putting all over my lid if I'm trying to do like a 1 shade look for work or just for like a easy eye look for a bold lip. And then also I can wear these if I'm trying to do something bolder just as the base mattes and then add like a shimmer on top or something like that. So I'm very excited to use this. I love this palette and the tones just look so beautiful to me. So yeah, that's all I have for this update. Thank you to Sophie and Ruth. I'll try to film my next update as soon as possible. I don't think I will have this palette rolled out, but you know, hopefully I'll at least have gotten halfway there. But I will just see you in my next video, and until then, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye.